he's actually doing it live tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. I mean, I know
Ooh, Straba.
he does it all live. It's all automated. But the craziest thing is the kid is only 27 years old, and he's been studying markets every single day for the last 11 years. And he became fully automated when he turned 19. Um, but he studied quantitative trading forever, and the physics and statistics and all that crazy shit. But he's shown me the withdrawals every day or every week for the last 6 years, all automated. So I'm fuck. If I can bring this to IMO, it's like that's another
Are you in
million
IMO?
customers.
You're in IMO?
Yeah.
Dope. That is dope.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming back because I was in IMO. And I was out in Vegas with Chris Terry, and then the moment I got back home, I was like, all right, I really need to learn how to trade. So I just cut everything off, and went out to Puerto Rico and did nothing but study trading, and came back and IMO was gone. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
But now I'm coming back, and Jay Brown's gonna put me under you guys.
No way.
It's rad.
Oh, you live out here, right?
No, I'm from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
No way.
Over to the trade house.
Cool. That's awesome. Yo, what is up, guys? I don't know how good you can hear me. I'll adjust it. I don't even know who's here yet. Hold on. Okay. What is good? What is up? What is up? And grab the link. Do what we always do. I'm gonna go grab some water.
That guy who created this system, he takes X percentage of of their profits out for like a year, and then they have pricing like that. That's all it is. Because he actually helps them. At the end of the day, you're working. You can't put the buck on somebody.
You think you can tell?
He's got investors. Right. Yeah, I was considering setting you mean so you can take an investment? I'm not taking investors Yep. Have you hit 6 figures? Trading now for business. Yeah. It's still. I mean, either way, people think that.
What is up, Jimmy? Standard cousin. Roma, what is going on? Let me know how bad or good my mic is. I can turn it up or turn it down. All of my headphones are just not cooperating as they normally do. So I'm using my webcam mic and I have it way turned down. And if you can hear me typing, I will stop typing so loud and fast, and I'll go real slow so you don't have to hear it, so it won't be annoying. But I'm talking really, really loud. So let me know if that's too much or I need to turn it up or turn it down or whatever. I haven't done a sound check. And I'm just dropping out the link right now. I hope everybody had a powerful weekend. Nice and clear. Awesome. Cool. Good, good, good. Cool beans. Just dropping out the link one more place, and then I'm good, and I'm going to go grab some water. It is 11:06, so we are still good on time. There we go. It's nice and clear. Good, good, good. I will be right back, guys. I want to grab some water. Water. Some of that Kangen water. Be right back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to show some love. It's Zachary here from Trade-In, ZX Trading Specialties, and we appreciate having you guys all on here today. So Mike is just grabbing some water. We're going to be getting started here in just a few minutes, so hang tight. I'll see you guys in the chat if you do have any questions, and just wanted to say what's up to all the fam who is on here with us live. Thank you, we appreciate you, and we will be getting started in just a few. That boy's gone right now. All right, guys. Sorry about that. What's up, Josh? Mic too low? I was saying some hello, so maybe it was just how I was speaking. Like I wasn't sitting in the chair, I was standing. Oh. I was saying what's up. Yeah, and plus I'm really loud, so it kind of works out for me. Sorry about that, guys. How is everybody doing? It is 11:09. We are still good. I got some Ritz bits. Really, really good. Num 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 num. Awesome. It's good. It's good. It's good. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody's ready to turn up in some trading. How was everybody's NFP? Who's here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, see the cheese ones. I hate the peanut butter ones. Cheese. Num 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 num. Oh, yeah. They're so good, too. I wish I could give you some. If I could give you some, I would. The technology's not there yet. But it's 11:10 right now. Check all the links. Make sure everything's okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Nat. Woo, if that boy Nat was here. And now we're going back to normal, at least for me, what I've been doing, monitoring the yen. So we'll be looking at G to J, UJ, AJ, and what other ones should we look at tonight? NJ. Where's my... Oh, damn. I still have all the charts pulled up for all you guys for whatever y'all would like to go over tonight. I do need to make one for gold, because I just know I need to. NZDJPY on that 4 hour though. Damn. That's opportunity right there if that shit doesn't break. Nice. Look at all those wicks. Very, very nice. So it opened right here. Oh no, it had a gap. It opened here and it closed immediately within that hour. There is still a market gap going on right now. It was only about a 10 pip market gap, but still filled it immediately. UJ also has a, no, not UJ, I'm sorry, GJ has a gap right now too from where it is. Prime. At some point or another, it's got to come down and fill it. Now, it's not going to happen this stick necessarily, but it will one way or another. Even if it does it even on a candle wick, it will still do it. But it's 11:12. Darn it! Mike, can you explain Fibonacci replacement and where to put it? Fibonacci replacement. What is that? Let's find out. I'll do it right now just real quick because I'm curious now. Quick retracement. Did you mean to say retracement? Or I think you meant to say retracement. But yeah, I can easily go over fibs. So I was a bit upset at myself this NFP. I was focusing on AU and my bias was down. But because I thought the downside movement was a fake out, I kept trying to buy. However, took notes and learned from it. Good. You have my permission to share anything I share with you, by the way. Thank you, cousin, because I am. Yes, retracement. Okay, cool. Yeah, UJ still has not closed its gap yet. And I will go over that in just a second. But what we're going to go ahead and do is what we always do. So go ahead, close your eyes. And go ahead and you know what you have to do. Go ahead and get in some big, deep breaths. I want you to open up your lungs. I need you to open up your mind. I need you to be receptive. I need you to question. I need you to bring yourself to it. So let me do mine. All right, guys, with your eyes still closed, I wanted to personally thank everybody who's here, all of my regulars, anybody who's brand new. I just wanted to give everybody some positive vibrations, love, energy, sending them all out to all over the globe, wherever you guys are, because I know we have a very, very, very widespread community on here. And of course, as always, I want to thank you so much for co-creating the experience we're all about to have tonight. And I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend. Even if NFP wasn't wasn't the best for you, it is a-okay. You know that there will be 5 more this year alone. So we got plenty of time. We got plenty of opportunities. It is a-okay. So with that being said, open up your eyes. Thank you guys so much, Mike. My name is Mike. Hello, if you're new. This is the DFW Trade House. Hello, hello, hello. And this is the start of a new week. Very, very good energy that's going on right now. I'm really, really excited for this week. I don't have my headphones. I'm very, very mad at my little mix amp. This is what I normally plug in my headphones to, but it doesn't want to cooperate. That's why I'm on my actual physical webcam mic. So if that's okay, I hope it's okay with you guys. I will have this fixed by tomorrow, and then I'm never going to touch it ever again. So whenever that happens, that will happen. But I'm curious, besides Yessie, because Yessie already answered it, how was everybody's NFP? What was your biases? What did you make? What did you lose? Why? What was your whole thing? Me personally, I'll go ahead and give you mine. NFP, every single one of my pendings did not hit. the first original move, we can go ahead and analyze here on UJ. We'll go to what, 15 minutes? I like how this just froze. Okay, can I go to 15 minutes? Is that a thing? Okay, so this is right here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it without having to, yeah, so yeah, this is it. Okay, so the first the first initial movement of NFP was 35 pips on the pairs that I was watching. I know gold took a huge spike, USD CAD took a huge spike, but I was paying attention to UJ and it had a 35 pip movement to start. My pendings, they're deleted now, but they were like up here at like the 102-ish range, which was about 80, 70 pips up and down. And when NFP first happened, it 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 just didn't have the move. I caught more pips on the GBP news closer that week. Up, Sean, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Sean, are you here? Sean, if you're here, I'm gonna do what our promise was. You're still in UJ, cousin? Congratulations, bro. That is awesome. You're up 400% on your whole account right now. That is amazing. And then when you, okay, so when it actually physically is good, okay, so there is a gap on UJ. It's little, it's tiny. But yes, it will come down here. It's about 10 pips. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. There is a gap here on UJ. I thought it was only, it's just more obvious on GJ. But I didn't see that on the hour. I guess I don't know why. It's obvious as day right there. But yep, so we still have some gaps right now. Yeah, congrats, cousin. You may have got away with that one, Mike. I know, right? I'm saying if Sean's not here, then I'm not gonna do it, and because I want if Sean's here, then I'll do it. Yeah, cousin, no, that is absolutely incredible, man. I'm extremely happy for you, bro. That is just amazing. You are up on all of this right now. You took a tiny little bit of drawback right here, but you're still you're still doing a-okay. That's only just 20 pips sacrifice. Yes. All right, fine. I'll do it. I gotta do it then. All right. Here, you got watch, right? You can see. Okay, yeah, you can see. Y'all let Sean know I did it, by the way. If Sean comes in here, y'all have to say that I did it. So, push it, Mike. Y'all let Sean know I did it. There you go. So, I did it. I paid my price. There we go. 20 push-ups in the bag. Yes, I was. Oh, I was. I don't know how to do right push-ups. That wasn't 19. That wasn't 19. Uh-uh. No, it wasn't. Anyways, moving on from my little 19 push-ups. That form needs some work. All right, guys. Okay. If y'all are all ripped and stuff, look, I have no muscle. I tried to see if the market went up even more. What market, Kennedy? Oh, on Friday? Oh, okay, you lost 20? I see. So when y'all get in here, or when y'all come here, y'all can show me how to do proper push-ups. Because that's one thing I do need help with, is fitness. I'm blessed with a good metabolism. So I can eat whatever I want right now. And then one day when it slows down, I'll gain 80 pounds. Knocking on wood on that one. But anyways, all right. So as you know, NFP just happened. And now we're going to be switching back to just kind of the normal thing, my normal analysis, even on all your guys' pairs. Check odd. Yeah, so I will be looking at all of the pairs that you guys want to look at. So I was just going to go ahead and start on UJ. This is obviously the push back up for NFP. And I don't remember why I had this drawn. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so this was the end of essentially that third phase, which is what I had written down. Then of course I had these two, purple zones waiting for the next round of phases. And obviously, as we can see, NFP pushed it up. So we can go ahead and start this off as phase 1 for UJ. And I'm on the hour right now. And as you know, we are inevitably going to have another tap. So you do your normal speculation on what we always learn after price goes to one side or the other, whichever way, if it buys or sells. Then when price finally exhausts, it's also hitting a little bit of a zone right here, which is why I hardly broke it. I could even dumb this down, like it doesn't need to be this high. It could be more like that. But in any case, made that high, and now we have that low. And just like what Cousin was saying, he's waiting for that market gap to close. So when it does, it's probably going to tap on this zone again, and I could easily see that coming back down here and then just re-rising again. And that's exactly what Cousin was saying. Oh my goodness. Better check. Look at you guys holding me accountable. You know what, Cousin? Thank you. Thank you for, you better, you know what? I won't do them because I did pull them up and I did pay the price. So we will go over news, right? Here we are. We're at news, Monday, August 8th. We've got nothing today. Not really anything right now. We'll go to Tuesday. We have a little bit of stuff going out for GBP at 4:30. Let me check my phone. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my FX book. Well, actually, I can do that on the computer now. Okay. Once it loads. Why does it take so long? We pay damn good money for great internet, and this is what I get? Come on. All right. I'll just go to my phone. Okay, same thing. At least for today. Does have a little bit. Kill it, whatever. Okay, fine. You don't want to go to my FX book, I see. Make sure that I don't have the filter on. All the stuff is here. We don't have any bank holidays. Oh, I lied. Okay, so Wednesday, there will be a Japan holiday. That's good for me to know. We're not really filled up with news this week, to be honest. We do have stuff coming out Friday. But yep, pretty much we're none of this should really have like a super massive effect on any of the pairs right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that we're probably not gonna get a lot of news this week. I mean, that's gonna really rush the market into a certain direction. Maybe Friday, maybe here Wednesday. We got a lot of NZD news coming out right on top of each other. That is their cash rate and their monetary policy. So that is good. That comes out at 5 p.m. my time, which would be the Asian session. And they also have their press conference at 6, which is an hour later after the news. So we'll be paying attention to that. But at least for today, we'll save all that for later. At least for today, we are good. So we are good on news, Mr. Sean. Yo, what's up, Tyson? Oh, not your fault. My FX book is down. All right, good. Tyson, I'm doing great, bro. How are you doing? How are you doing? CT in the house. Where? Chris, who? Chris Terry? What other CT would you be talking about? I can't think. What's good, Legends? Tyson, we are doing great. I hope you are as well. Thank you for coming by, brother. Same with me. Can't get in. Okay, so yeah, I guess my FX book is down right now, but it's okay. We have more. There's really no news. The thing is, though, is that my FX book did load on my phone, but it's still the same thing. There is building permits coming out for Canada, but that doesn't matter. That's not going to move the market. So, with that being said, we're going to be looking for just normal, just I guess normal movements, which you could say about what the pairs are going to be doing at least for this London, this New York, and probably into Asia, into the next London. We should be seeing like some pretty general typical movement, and as we all should know, that market gaps do inevitably get filled, but when is always the question. It's never an obvious answer. Even if it's just to the wick, it's still going to have that time of pushing back down just to fill it. And then, I mean, literally it could come down for one pip, one pip inside of it, or even half of pip inside of it, and then right off to the other side. Yeah. Oh, Crystal Trader. Hi, Mike. What creates market gaps? Price. Oh, and by the way, I did not forget about the Fibonacci one. Yeah, I see you one. I'll do it right after this. Market gaps are when the market closes Friday, right here, and then when price opens back up Sunday, it is not at that same price. It's not at the same trading price as it left off on Friday. So when that happens, obviously the chart will reflect it, and it can be 100 pips off, it can be 2 pips off, it can be any number off. But the point is that when it does do that, you will inevitably get a response. I think it was like 1 week, uh, maybe it was I think it was like a month ago. I couldn't even tell you what pair it was. I don't remember, but it had a market gap, and actually I think it was Brexit that filled it. I think it was Brexit that ended up actually filling in that gap. Now where is Brexit at? It's right here. I think Brexit closed a gap. Mm, I'm not going to go digging for it because I don't remember. But still, in any case, it did have it, but it took like 4 days later for it to actually, officially close the gap. Like officially close it, not come close to it to get away. It actually did close it, but it only closed it with a candle wick, and then it never came back to it. So that is always something that you should be paying attention to and getting that opportunity available to you. So, like I said, I know Sean and other people like the three phase, style of doing things. So I can tell you right now that this is the start of phase one, and we don't have enough information yet to say exactly where it's going to be heading to, but I can easily see it coming back down here. It's got to come down at least 22 pips to close the gap, which isn't like obviously crazy or anything, but the question is when. So if your pair, I think, yeah, GJ also has a gap right here too. So just look for that opportunity, because when it's there, it's right there. It's like you could even, if you had a strong enough indication that it was coming right down, I mean, hell, you could probably even sell it. GJ from where it stands right now is 43 pips off from like touching that the last wick on Friday. Yeah, 43 pips. So that's also some really good opportunity. Maybe not necessarily selling it down right now, because there's really no bias or indication saying that that's about to happen. So I wouldn't do that. I would be waiting for more to see this candlestick. We actually just got our next 30-minute stick too. it's a little stagnant right now. I think London's going to pick everything up. You always know that Sunday kind of always starts off slow. Doesn't mean you can't catch pips or anything, but still just a little slow. Okay, I see. Thank you. Absolutely, Danielle. The blue scene that I like crystals, meditate and being spiritually awoken. Tyson, namaste, brother. That's awesome. I cannot wait to come out there, Tyson. I swear I cannot. All right, and so what I want to go ahead and do now is I'm going to answer Juan's question. I'm sorry to keep you waiting so long, Juan, but what you were asking for is Fibonacci retracement lines. Very simple, very easy to understand. They're just price levels, not even, necessarily bound to, a physical price, but they are just levels in price. Whatever currency pair you're looking at, they revolve around these magical numbers, you can say 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, 1, 1.618, 0.236. These are all numbers that in the world of Forex, as they draw Fibonacci lines, so you can see I have mine drawn up right here. They represent places where price can theoretically come to and immediately get away from, or they'll tread in it for a little while, but still you'll see a lot of activity. Just like right here, I drew this fib, and you get multiple taps. Like here's a wick. What it was support right here, then it bounced off the top of a 0.382 right here, and that's exactly where price is right now. It's bouncing off of the 0.382. This is on a 30 minutes, so I mean I'm just showing you for example. But when you get these multiple taps on this area, that's telling you that this level right here is that blue line is a price line where price does not like to touch really, and if it does, it likes to get away from it, or it will blast through it, and then what was resistance becomes support. So let me give you like a little bit of a better explanation, and this is always what I do anytime I explain Fibonacci, just so you can have the idea in your head as to what it is. The golden ratio, obviously it equals 1.618. The golden ratio in everything in nature is, let me see, like this right here. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but 1, and then there's a 1 right here. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. And there's a 2 right here, right? 2 plus 1 equals 3. Then 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 21. 21 plus 13 is 34. So on and so on and so on. 21 plus 34 is 55. And this will literally just go on and on and on and on and on. And that's what these kind of start to create is fractals. That's what they're called in math. If you study that in math or anything, it's literally represented everywhere. So I'm just trying to give you the visual. And I always say the same thing because I think that this is like one of the best explanations of just like simple understanding of what Fibonacci is. And it's on everything. I mean, everything is made in symmetry with each other, you can say. So that's the physical visual explanation of it. Yes, we do have crystals in the trade house. Thanks to the man, the myth, the legend, ZX himself. Didn't you say the fib coloring thing was in the DFW group? No, Bradley, the coloring thing is the default setting for TradingView. If you're on TradingView and you don't have the different colors, all you do is just set your fib things back to default, and it'll do it for you. You can go into properties and change every single color. I think when you hold on, I bet you can do it. Visibility, style. Yep. Yeah. So you can even go in and change every single color that you want. I'm just doing mine with the default, basic coloring system, because that's one thing that you guys all should know with my trading plan and stuff, that is something that I'm going to stick to. My daily zones are drawn as purple, my 4 hours drawn as green, and my 1 hour is drawn as baby blue. So this trend line right here, whatever that is a 1 hour trend line. I drew that trend line on the 1 hour. So that's what that is, and that's the way it's going to be. Yep, change the colors to whatever you want. Yep. Danielle. Okay, thanks, Yessie. Danielle, you go to settings to the fib. Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, it was answered. You can do this on MT4 also. It's harder, but you still can. So yes, you can do that even in MetaTrader as well. Can you please explain the hour thing? What do you mean the hour thing? The colors, Daniel? Are you talking about the color system I use? If so, I'm assuming that's your question. Let me go ahead and like, does the hour affect the retracements? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me sign in over here really quick. I don't think I have it open right now. Uh, hold on 1 second. Okay. I saved it in Google Docs. Okay. Yep. Wow, went straight to it too. How convenient. So this is it. I can't like blow this picture up. Hold on, maybe I can. Okay, no, I can't. I don't know. You should be able to read us, but still, my time on the 1 hour is baby blue. This is the way my charts are always going to look. 4 hour for green, daily for purple, and yes, I did mess up on the bullish and bearish. I don't know why, but I did. And obviously, you want bulls as green and bears to be red. And so little mistake I put right there. But even for my trend lines, are still going to be baby blue, green, and purple. So that's well, obviously 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and then if I add another time zone, I'll add another color to it. But that's just the way I'm doing it right now. So you draw it on the different time frames. Yeah, yeah, Danielle. Whenever you're marking up what you want, whatever you're finding, whatever you're trying to identify, is I think that it's a good habit to have if you can do it by color. I think it just helps. I don't think that there's a reason. It's just for personal. For me, so I can look at my stuff and say, okay, I drew that on the hour, and if that helps me or not, you know, at least if it does help me, then everything that I'm doing was for the better, was for the right reason of actually color coding stuff. I think that's something that I took away from, Christopher Derrick, the legend himself, was he wanted to make charts and all that kind of stuff fun in the way that he could. And one of those ways is decorating the chart the way you want to. I changed my background color to gray. I just played around with the settings. Not it's not that I did it for any other reason. I mean, I did do it to help train my eyes, but still, this is the way I want to do it. So the key thing is that you should always reference more than one time frame. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Danielle. Guys, I will be right back. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that. Ugh. Had to go to the bathroom. I have what's called IBS, if y'all know what that is. So, Mike, whenever there's gaps, market has to fill it before it can continue the trend. Mark, no, that's not the case at all. It can continue. Let's just say, for example, G to J. You think that it's going to continue the trend going up. It can literally continue that trend for the next. It can continue this trend for 3 days and then finally come down and plummet and blast through that little market gap and then continue heading down. So I'm not saying that that would happen by any means or anything. I'm just saying that it is possible for that to do that. It certainly has no obligation to fill a gap like immediately at all. It can take a week for it to do it. The gap, yeah, Mark, yes, at the same point the gap will be filled, but not always right away. Exactly. It will, but when is always the golden question. And I know that's like the same, like, when is the next drop gonna happen? I mean, it's always the golden question, but that's why you have to be aware of what's going on, and that's why another thing that I was saying is that making your charts fun and stuff. Um, so with UJ, or I'm sorry, let me go back to UJ real quick. Okay, so like I said, guys, we are continuing the trend right now. This is what I'm also in agreement with what cousin was saying. And by the way, cousin, I'm gonna go ahead and shout you out because I love what you got. Okay, cousin, let me find you. Nice, Adam. You've been holding those. So quick shout out. Your chart. Oh, that's awesome, man. You were catching pips. I love it, Adam. All right, cousin. Where are you? There you are. He's like, I figured out how to screenshot. That's so funny. All right, so shout out to cousin. This is what he's got going on right now. A little crazy, but still, all of these are buys. Buy, 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 buy. Very, very, very much so in the blue right now, and I think that is incredible. Even as you said, cousin, that you said that this all followed up with your technical analysis, just purely based off what it is. I'm trying to see this blue trend line you have right here. Let me get real close. Okay, so when the market jumped, it hit a zone. It's literally been bouncing off of the 50, bounced off the 61.8. It tapped it. You even had a fractal to support it. And even on UJ, what was that downside movement? This is so it's still, well, actually it did come down. It went about 33 pips down, but still you've been riding that buy since like in here, and you were just like in mad profit right now. You should at least be up. You've got orders at the 101 like 0.3ish range, so you're, yeah, like right in here somewhere, right at the top of that relative high that happened. I believe this is where it retraced, and then you had bought again. I can't zoom. uh Hold on. Maybe no, I can't zoom. It's a Facebook picture. It won't let me zoom in any further. I know it's a little bit hard to read, but the only point is that this was Cousins markup, Cousin Williams, extremely. Okay, here. So okay. Thank you. All right. There we go then. Who says we can't zoom in? So there you go. That is a little bit of what cousin had going on. He even has a little fib in here as well. Put it at the bottom, put it at the top of the relative high. This is very good. And you woke up late. That blue line was a daily channel, and it blasted the hell right through it. didn't use it as support after the fact, but still very, very, very well done, cousin. Very, very, very well done. Like, congratulations, man. This is incredible. I think this is awesome. Here to help. Namaste. So am I. And we all learn from each other. Exactly. We co-create this experience. You teach me how to Zoom on a computer. That's awesome. And I honestly legit never knew that. And I've been a Windows person my entire life. Control scroll. That's awesome. So, cousin, big shout out to you, brother. I hope that even after it comes down and closes this little bit of market gap, you get some more entries. Oh, okay, it's Andrew. Dope. Good. All right, Andrew, I got you. Dope, dope, dope. So, cousin, once again, man, fantastic job on this, man. This is incredible. Like, honestly, you did so well with this, and I don't know what lot sizes you were trading on. It doesn't matter. But if you can consistently do this, brother, you did it. If you can consistently catch these kinds of pips, you don't have to go like super crazy for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Like, obviously, who wouldn't? But if you can consistently catch 50 pips or 30 pips, 100 pips per trade, and then your losses are obviously cut out, then you'll always win and you'll always be making money. You'll always be in profit. So big shout out to you, brother. Very, very good. Holy crap. That's funny. Okay, come on back. Come on back to default. There we go. Alrighty. I don't think that. I'll give a big shout out to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jarrell Cox. He's hit me up. Yep. Alright, anyways, I don't know why I just did all that, but sorry. Used to study Japanese. Gmail account forced me to this name. Really? Huh. That's funny. I don't know why it would force you to that name, but anyways. Uh, so UJ, that's what I'm gonna be waiting for tonight. I'm excited to see if London's gonna bring this down, and then yeah, I'm probably once again not a signal or anything, but I probably am going to be taking some positions into this because I don't see why it would necessarily come down. I think it might continue. It should continue to trend, but we'll see. Obviously, as we get closer to London and as it all starts kind of start forming out and stuff, just keeping my eye on it. So I'm wanting the upside movement. In a perfect world, but we'll see. Obviously, how that happens. It can definitely do this and then do this and then come back down. I don't really have a reason why it would be doing that. It's definitely shown some very good signs of not wanting to break this level. So when it gets down to that point, then obviously you need to, do your own due diligence. So, you know, that's my bias on UJ right now. And like I said, we're still in phase one. We got to get some more taps on this price zone. So we'll see on UJ. GJ and Juan, did I answer your question about fibs? Did that get answered for you? Let me know. If you guys want to add prices for fib levels, you can do so by following Fibbo levels and under description with this with percentage tile next to it. Oh, okay. Dope. Truth. Thank you. That's awesome. You can add more levels of Fibonacci in there. What the hell is this MA? Oh, it tells you. That's cool. When did that happen? Is that new? Huh. I have no idea where it's started doing that. Yeah, there's a moving average here. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and by the way, I didn't even pull out all the way to a day just to try to get a little bit of better perspective. But yes, I still see as it can definitely continue to rise. Like, it's not going to change because I did look at it a little bit ago, but I don't see why it would in fact have some different type of movement to that downside. But we shall see. That could easily change based off the next 4 candlesticks or the next 1 candlestick. So we will see. But G to J will move on. Awesome one. That's good. That is good one. Thank you. All right. So you have G to J. Let me back out to the hour daily I meant. And here we are. And that's great. That gnarly Brexit drop though. G2J, what are you thinking about right now? What is your life about? Huh. Go ahead and now I shall go to the 4 hour and let's just see what price levels are available. I can't wait for Brexit to be off of the charts, or not off the charts, but you know, not relevant anymore. So right now it's just kind of treading in a little bit of an area. Do have this hour long line, this hour trend line that's doing well. Right now G to J is just kind of not in an area that I like really, just kind of floating. Does still have a market gap. So, you know, with that being said, you already know that what we've talked about with market gaps that ends up happening, that once again, it's still probably going to come, it's inevitably going to have to come down and close this little 15 pip gap. And once again, you still have the opportunity to do it, to take advantage of that. But if, you know, obviously the question is when, so you'll just have to, you know, here, one little quick tip that I've been doing. Let me show you really quick. It's on my phone. I have a, I'll turn on my brightness here. Let me see if you can see it. Okay, these are all alarms for me that are all 10 minutes prior to the actual next hour stick from happening. Every single hour they go off during the times that I really like to trade. So that's, you know, a good tip for you guys if you're trying to get into the to the mindset of making sure that you're following up with your charts and staying up on everything that you need to. Then why don't you set some alarms on your phone, whatever you would like it, according to 30 minutes before the next hour, you know, like right at 30 or 45 or 50 like me. Jordan, my accountability partner, has his right at I think 58, so like 2 minutes right before. I gave myself 10 minutes just to you know, give me a good little heads up for, you know, if anything is going to be happening, I actually have some time to look. So that's another thing that you can do, and you don't have to necessarily be watching your charts at this you know, throughout that entire time, but you obviously could miss opportunity when that happens. But in any case, you know, that's still possible. It's still there, and you know, it's just a little tip that I picked up on. I think I don't remember who exactly showed it to me, but still I liked it a lot, and I use it. Like I even have it on Saturday. I don't even know why. It just goes off, and I haven't changed it. And I'm probably not going to change it just because it's putting me into that kind of that mindset. You guys understand? So with all of, what is this? Yeah, okay, so Brexit. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get away from it. Oh, that's not Brexit. This is Brexit. Okay. Anyways. Oh, G to J. I don't know, guys. I'm not liking the market language right now. It's just, it's a little too stagnant for me. On G to J, I mean, it's very obvious that this is gonna have to happen at some point, or this. But at one way or another, it can do this and then come back and do that, or you know, do that again and then just crash all the way down. But that market gap has to be filled. and it's not a whole bunch, but it can give you some good entry points for some trades that you can hold on for, not just that market gap, but at least write it out to your pip goal, whatever your pip goal is. Then you better be looking to cash out on. You can never go broke taking profits, guys. I have GJ dropping to 133.22 to 133.08, then bouncing up to 133. Yeah, so like right about there, it's like, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're right at the point of resistance for all of this right here, and it obviously is like where the market touched down. It's where price touched on the first 2 hours of the market actually physically being open, and that totally worked. I don't have session breaks on. There we go. Okay, but still taps like what? Well, that's it. Yeah, the 133, and you said 2.2500. Because is that based off of an extension? No, because I have it at a 50% retracement off of the 1 hour. Pro tip on an iPhone: if you accidentally hit snooze 15 minutes, will go. Pro tip on an iPhone: if you accidentally hit snooze 15 minutes, will go off prior to 15 minutes. No, but you don't have to verify off smaller time frames on. Not sure what you meant by that first part. Bought GJ at 132 last week and closed today at 133. Wow. 132 500, which is like right right here to 133.55, which is at the top up here. That's awesome, man. Who Andrew, dude, that is so dope. Or no, True Spoken. I'm sorry, True Spoken, man. That is incredible, man. You got that at a very, very good spot, and it's the same thing with Cousin, but he's doing it on UJ. You did the same thing, and you took profits. Like incredible, bro. That's so good to hear. I love when people make money. But don't you have to verify off smaller time frames or larger ones? I personally like larger time frames. You The smaller time frames can obviously give you a good example for anything, but if you're it just depends on what kind of trader that you're trying to become. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes, and all that, and 30 minutes even. Those can give you different types of confirmations and all different, just like a whole plethora of different information. Of course, it would all feed into the hour, into the 4 hour, into the daily and stuff. But I like stronger trends. Yeah, it's all about relativity. Exactly. Verify larger, good entry on smaller. Exactly, Josh. Yes, exactly on point. It's just the way that I like to do it. That is certainly not the right or the wrong way to do it. It's just my personal preference, because I personally don't like to stare at the charts all day. I think that's the reason why we're all here, is so we can get away from that kind of mentality of work, 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 work. I mean, you always got to work, 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 work. I mean, that's very, very obvious. But uh, when with your trading and stuff, that's kind of like the idea that I'm going for. Uh, to hey, I'm on the webcam. My seat. Thank you.
Where's your wallet?
My wallet?
Yeah, I'm about to go put money in your account.
I don't know. Might be in my car. Yes, everyone has their own trading strategy. Yes, absolutely. So you can definitely I was actually talking to somebody who was Brandon. Brandon, if you hear, shout out to you, brother. He's been learning to trade on the minute stick. And look, I mean, the same type of principles can be applied even into the minute stick. Support and resistance are met, they bounce off. The only problem is that this big movement right here that looks like a lot is only 16 pips. So I it just comes down to preference. It's not really, a good or a bad thing. If you're catching pips, you're catching pips. There's really no one can say that you're doing it wrong. Yeah, see, 1 minute to 15 minute and 5 minute is Bay. See, Andrew likes it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And when I'm actually like instant executing, this is where I'm at. I'm looking at these charts too. There's certainly no reason to be looking at hours if you're instant executing orders. unless you get like the best possible entry and then you're just letting it ride. But besides that, there's really no reason to be doing that. So I just like higher movements. Andrew likes smaller movements, but still all of the same rules apply. I love seeing the movements on Sunday and Monday, but I don't look into getting trading until Monday afternoon to see what to expect. It's a good philosophy, honestly. And there, once again, there's nothing wrong with not trading on Sundays or anything like that. The market does move slower. Yes, there are pips available to catch, but if that's what your rules are, hallelujah, truth, like that's exactly what is needed. And don't ever trade on Sunday. Observe. You study more than you trade. It's always you know what you need to be doing when you're when you're doing all of this. Yeah, because of the market maker traps. Yeah, exactly. But the minutes are okay. But anyways, we're gonna go back. Let me get a little bit of a better consensus here on GJ. And then we also have nothing really happening for news. There is a tiny little bit of Japan news coming out, not really a whole lot. So what I'm looking for is anything that could theoretically mess up G to J in any way, or is it just going to continue its actual trend? And as you can see, it has been trending down for a while. So the bigger trend of things for GJ is down. 4 hour, you get the same answer. 1 hour, I believe you still get the same answer. Like crazy, the answer is still out there. So looking once again, just I'm looking for that downside movement, and it's like the same thing with USD JPY. We're looking for that market gap, and then we're looking for the upside movement. Let it come down and bounce in that area, and that's exactly it. You learn to earn. It's all about that grind. Yes, Andrew. I also want to say I make 5+ trades a day until I break plus 25 or until you break 25%. Yeah, I got you. And those are awesome rules that you have. If you're living and abiding by those rules, I promise you that you will be at that next level of tradership that you need to be. Much love. I love scalping. Scalping's fun. I mean, it can be. There's nothing wrong with scalping. I scalp too. Everybody scalps in one way or another. It's not bad to get into the charts and looking for these little good entries and all that kind of stuff. I completely agree to have nothing wrong with it. I absolutely respect it. But like I said, GJ and UJ are pretty much at the same bias right now. Remember that all of seemingly the yens like to move similar, and we were already on NJ, and I just like look at this. This is just insane. You're not seeing this. Tap, taps, double tap, tap, taps to open, a huge candle wick that didn't close above it, tap, tap. It's really not wanting to break that zone right now. Those are a lot of taps right now, and that is obviously something that you should be looking for, and it would all be congruent with the same bias that I'm having, is that the yen is just going to rise right now. So I'm sorry, not that the yen is going to rise, the yen is going to get a little weaker. I'm sorry, to the rest of to the pairs right now. Maybe not so much NJ but we're seeing a lot of consolidation on this level. And I drew this on the hour. Okay, yeah, so that's what that's drawn from. As you can see, that's where I have my relevant. That's where I have my relevant zones, and I can adjust my fib a little bit, and just to show you that it's also bouncing off of the top. You've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 taps up top, so it's really just been bouncing in and out of here and what is the pip difference? This is only 40 pips, so it's going up and down 40 pips really quick. And when this consolidation starts happening, we got to be looking for that move. You got to be looking for that next opportunity. So NJ is probably going to be that pair I watch tonight more than anything. As I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to be playing this, but when while I'm watching, this is what I'm going to be waiting for, because if it gets another tap, I'm more than likely going to be taking a position for the buy side. Once again, not a signal or anything. It's just my personal bias on what I think it's going to happen. What happens on the left happens on the right. But I will have a stop loss right here, you know, somewhere in this zone, probably at like 72.4, and be ready for that, you know, if it's going to come crashing down through it again, because it certainly can. Once I'm solid on my trading entries, I would love to drop signals here and there. Yeah, as long as people use the signals for the right reason. I need to try to get into scalping quick pips. Yeah, risky but quick. You know, scalping's not hard. I mean, scalping is hard, but it just comes down to your personal mindset, really. It's not about anybody else. It just comes down to what you're capable of holding your demeanor. Are you capable of holding negative amounts of money? I can't. Can I check out Euro Odd? Of course I can. Euro Odd. I haven't seen this one in a while. All right, Euro Odd. No markup on it. I'm gonna go ahead and save chart as EURAD. Save. Cool. So now I have a Euro Odd chart, and I need one anyway. So thank you for bringing this up. So first looks, we got a very hot daily zone. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that out. Remember, my dailies are purple, so that is, oh, whoops, wrong kind of line. There we go. Oh, no, once again, wrong. Right about there. That is a really hot zone. As you can see, what happens on the left happens on the right, and that is exactly what has been going on with Euro Odd, at least on the daily. I mean, like, how obvious this looks, like a stupid, nasty looking M that looks really good. M right there, like very looking textbookish. We even have like a little bit of that W kind of style forming even right here. A, B, C, D, whatever you want to call it. That could be it, what's doing right now. So the bigger trend of things is it's been going up for a while. So we're, it was crashing for a while, but it's definitely made some strides up and is not wanting to break that zone. So that actually could be the bias for a downside movement too, to be completely honest. 4 hour, not getting any different story. Still the same. Still pretty much essentially the same. Okay. Oh, wait. I meant to draw that on the hour. Okay, so look at that. Look at all of those taps. That is unbelievable. That is like 7 of the exact same taps. Got to it, immediately got away. Got to it, immediately got away. Got to it, immediately got away. You know, that's insane. And here we are again, right at that place. So, let's see a little bit of downward movement on Euro Odd. Personally, let's see that come back and tap that again. And it is actually, I mean, even on Euro Odd, I would be looking for it to go up, what, 30 more pips for it to hit the top of that relevant zone. Let me go ahead and draw it really quickly. And I'm on hour, so baby blue, all of that right there. Very, very much so. Respecting that. Very, very much so. The next thing I recommend you study is reversal zones. Danielle, fortunately, that is the easiest thing to teach you. Okay, hold on. Y'all been talking. Mike, the only thing I'm struggling with right now is to understand how my support, resistance, and trend lines show where the market will go and how they can confirm when to enter a trade or not. Danielle, fortunately, that's the easiest thing to teach you, head and shoulders. The next easiest thing I can recommend you studying reversal zones. Reversal zones would be like Fibonacci points. Mike, you have TradingView Pro. Yes, I do, Bradley. I'd love for you to look at gold if we have time. I already know it's 12:09, cousin. You know I'll look at it. My bias on Euro odd is I wanted to see it continue to channel in here, to continue this little bit. I would like to. That doesn't mean it's going to by any means, but to continue doing what it's doing. But we all know that it's going to more than likely end up making an inevitable move up. But that's kind of like what I'm saying is like the more taps that it seems to have on a particular price zone, the weaker it seems to get. So this also might be happening too on Euro odd, which would obviously be the odd getting stronger than the Euro at the moment. So definitely something to be paying attention to. I like where Euro odd is right now. I'm gonna force Jordan to be watching this tonight because this is opportunity central right now. So down, and then we'll see where it goes actually when it comes down. If it's going to continue blasting or is it going to continue to bounce in this? And that is exactly why you want to be looking at higher time frames as well. Very, very much so. Very much so, Andrew. Drew. All right. So last one. We'll go ahead and do the last one since, yeah, we already know that, people are going to start falling out. Class can't go on forever. So we'll go ahead and check out gold. And like I said, I needed to get a chart made for gold as well. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but why not? Gotta have one. All right. Gold plummeted on that NFP, and it's just all it's done since market open is rise. Retracement. Go ahead and back out to the day as we normally do. So as you can see, gold has been in a little bit of a downtrend. It has been making moves up. This might have actually been the end of that downtrend, and as it's been coming up, this is at the start of 2016. This is 2015. So as of pretty much 2016, it has been nonstop rising. So you could say that the overall bias is down, but I don't really agree with that because gold is rising. It's been rising, as we can see, like pretty much essentially for like all of this time. We do have a little bit of retracements, 1, 2, and 3, but we'll go ahead and just draw our daily retracement here. We'll start at the relevant low and come up. So that's what we've got right there in the middle of the zone. I don't like that, so we'll try something new. So that seems a bit better. So now we're going to hop on the 4-hour. 4-hour respected the hell out of that, of this particular zone, went straight up. Gold had a gap. Damn, I didn't even know. Gold had a gap and it filled in that first hour. Or no, wait, I'm on the 4-hour. All right, so gold filled. It took gold 3 hours, 4 hours for this to fill. Yeah, 4 hours. It opened lower, created that low, then just immediately started to turn around. Did like probably stop some people out right here on that stick. But for gold right now, like that upside movement's already been happening. But like what once again what happens on the left happens on the right. You're having that same kind of movement right here. Did respect it. That did come up also, 100 pips to the upside. This is already up 50 pips to the upside. It is coming down a little bit. We're 16 minutes into this candlestick, so it's a baby candlestick right now. So that could easily continue. Why not, cousin? Why wouldn't this just continue to go? Could try to enter EA and still holding, but I may close it tomorrow. Of course, entered last week. Yeah. Oh, on EA. Oh, you entered on the sell. That's what I'm saying. Like, let it continue to bounce in that. Could try to drop a retest, then skyrocket. Shallow retracements could be an indicator for a heavy drop. Exactly. I love that you say that, Drew, because that's very true. Shallow retracements can give you like a good consensus that hey, something's about to happen. The market doesn't stay stagnant like that forever. It does look like it will go up. That's what I'm saying. I think the trend should continue, but maybe a little bit of a retracement down. Did respect it. Did respect that fib zone that I have. Also respecting a little bit of that supply and demand. Obviously, what was support right here, I mean resistance, then ended up becoming support. Yes, it did open and close down below it, but then you can obviously see now that it's definitely above it. It's been climbing, and I don't really see any resistance of that stopping for any reason, really. I don't have a reason why that would continue to stop, but if it does come down, like why not get a bet, get another entry available to those zones, and then if it starts to collapse and break through, have a good stop loss. Take the loss on the trade. It's okay. It's no worries at all. If you do the exact opposite of what I'm saying, and then it ends up doing exactly what I said, it's okay. Take the L. You'll learn from it. It's gold after all. Exactly. It is gold after all. It is gold after all, right? Gold has a mind of its own. So with that being said, guys, we got some biases for NJ, UJ, GJ, EA, gold. I think that's it. And this is Sunday, guys. So this is the start of the market week. I hope that everybody has their goals and alignments ready. I hope that you have your markups and that you're gonna let the market come to you. Set those alarms on your phone. Set the times for you to be checking. That's another thing that you can add to your rules, Yesy. And it's actually something that I'm going to add right in front of you guys. There we go. So that's just another thing that you have the ability to add to your stealth. And yeah, it is only the beginning, Drew. We're going to have a lot more opportunity, as you know, going forward with this week. We're not going to be news oriented as much. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, and then Friday we're not going to be live, but still there is news that's going to be happening in the New York sessions, so that will be good. But guys, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know that everybody has stuff to do. I've got stuff I got to do right now, so close your eyes. And breathe. All right, guys, with your eyes still closed, I want to thank everybody who's here right now. everybody that was in the chat tonight that, showed different people, different things, answering questions for others, helping me, zoom in on my computer, doing different things, cousins, submitting charts, everything, guys. Y'all all helped co-create the experience that we had today, and I hope that you feel that. I hope that you don't just like show up here and, that you're just, showing up because of whatever reason it is. It's that I hope that you feel welcomed and that you are a part of the community that we have here, and that as we continue to grow every day as individuals, as a community, that we all retain everything that we learned during these classes. And this is episode 83. Yes, this is episode 83, so we're coming up on the 90th episode. I'm really excited for that. The DFW Trade House has been here since January, and we're still going strong. And I can't be doing that without you guys. So the pleasure is truly mine, guys. It's not yours. It's not anybody else's. The pleasure is mine that you guys take the time out of your day to come here to be in class. This is class, guys, that you are showing up to a class every day consistently. And even if this is your first time, I hope that you do show up consistently to get, just to move on to the next stage. So with that being said, guys, open your eyes. Thank you so much. Yes, there is truth, and I will show you. Some guided meditation is really good. Hey, Zach, if you have any meditation stuff you like, they like it in the chat right now. Yeah, so Zach's gonna drop a trading one. Deep guided meditations are also really, really good. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find the one. There it is. This one. I like this one a lot. Bashar's meditation. I'll drop this link. I really do like this. This is not for trading. This is just for true, strict guided meditation. So I just dropped that in the chat. So you have the ability. I don't. I don't. So there you go, guys. As you know, if you wouldn't mind screenshotting it, I always really appreciate it, and tagging us so we can see it. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much, and we will see you here tomorrow night at the exact same time, 11 p.m. Central, and whatever time it is for y'all guys. And we will have some stuff going on. Yesy, Truth, Andrew, Z, of course, you're right there. But, thank you guys for all of you guys tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, guys. You have a great night.